Part 2 of the second doctor's letter, okay? I finished it last time, but they do drink again, and it carries on. And this cycle keeps repeating. These alcoholics feel alone, overwhelmed, and unsure how to make permanent change in their lives. Recovery feels impossible to them unless they are able to completely change their way of thinking and be in something called a psychic change. This means that their personality and behavior have become completely transformed. Ta-da! When those same alcoholics experience psychic change, they are able to make huge, healthy changes in their thought pattern about drinking. I haven't had a drink since my first AA meeting. After that, recovery suddenly feels possible. The same people who felt doomed and overwhelmed by their problems experience hope. Just by following a few simple rules, and they are from Alcoholics Anonymous, they can control their need for alcohol and change their behaviors and their lives and the way they think, the way they allow others to control them, and they can control their need and change their behaviors. Many alcoholics feel deep confusion and powerlessness. This leads them to ask for help from their medical doctors. I've had many patients come to me and say, "Doctor, I can't go on like this. I'm ruining my life. I want to stop, but I just can't. Please help me." When this happens, most doctors struggle to be truly helpful. We are eager to support and heal our alcoholic patients, but we don't have the right kind of knowledge. Medical doctors know all about physical pain and sickness, and becoming sober seems to take something much deeper. Many of our alcoholic patients need a type of wisdom and a healing that we just can't give them. They need something to make them have a psychic change, something that another human being may not be able to give them. Indeed not. Despite, how many people who've said, "Oh, I'm going to stick with them, they'll change, I'll help them." You won't. You can't. Some psychologists have helped their patients get sober, but not all alcoholics can heal themselves this way. I believe this because psychology focuses on the mind and emotions, and alcoholism is a disease that affects both mind and body. As a medical doctor, I've worked with alcoholics who have shown me exactly how hard it is to control their physical cravings for alcohol. For example, I've seen patients work for months to achieve a specific goal in their lives. They take one drink a few days before reaching the goal, and they can't stop themselves from getting drunk. They can't even reach the goal they worked for so hard to achieve. They feel awful about that, but they cannot stop the cravings. They cannot resist getting drunk, even if getting drunk destroys their own hard work. Oh dear me, a couple of examples. I won't be giving examples. I don't believe these people were drinking to escape anything. I believe they were drinking because they could not control their craving for alcohol. Some of them, fighting against their cravings, became so hard and exhausting, they ended their lives instead of continuing the fight. Lots and lots of that. There are many types of alcoholics in the world. There are alcoholics who constantly promise to get sober but never do. There are alcoholics who refuse to admit that drinking is bad for them. There are alcoholics who think that taking a break from drinking for a little while makes it safe to start again. Oh, I've met a few. There are alcoholics who struggle and cannot control their emotions. They struggle with mental illness on top of their problems of drinking. This book discusses many types of alcoholics. Here's what all these types of alcoholics have in common. If they start drinking, their cravings become so strong that they will not be able to stop. Just one drink will trigger this strong and unstoppable reaction. As I mentioned earlier, I believe this alcoholism is a type of allergy to alcohol. Like other allergies, alcoholism can be permanently stopped or removed from the sufferer's body. The only way to deal with it is to stop drinking and never drink again. Since never drinking again is very hard for chronic alcoholics, medical doctors believe they cannot do it. These people They believe these people will always struggle and can never get permanent relief. And there's a saying there when it says there are cases where people will be constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. And that's something you've got to do. And it's not something you want to do. But you know, if you want to stop drinking and get a fucking life, you have to. If abstinence or never drinking again isn't the solution to alcoholism, what is? I'll answer that question by sharing a story from my own medical practice, which we'll carry on after this.